What happens when personal pain becomes a mission to heal others? In this episode of In Your Business, we step into the world of SILKY SPRUCE, a fully plant-based skin and hair care brand built from a story of healing. Founded by Carol Nkinda, who is passionate about creating safe, restorative products for hair and skin, SILKY SPRUCE is more than just a brand. It's a story of turning pain, struggle, and resilience into impact. Come with us as we uncover how a story of pain turned into a purpose-driven brand that is helping people feel beautiful in their own skin again. Hi, Carol.
Hi.
Welcome to the very first episode of In Your Business. We are honored to have you as our first guest.
Wow.
We are honored because your story is of a brand that has a soul and that has a story behind it. And we would love to talk about it and hear how you started and how it's going. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for having me as your first guest. That's humbling, and I really appreciate. My name is Carol Nkinda. I'm the brand owner of SILKY SPRUCE. SILKY SPRUCE is a family business that we started with my children, Amani and Salam. And so it's from a journey that I have lived, a journey that I would call my own journey, that brought about the birth of SILKY SPRUCE.
Awesome. Okay, so tell us a bit about that journey. Where did it start from? You know, SILKY SPRUCE is a skincare brand,
Yes.
hair care as well. So you can tell us a bit about the journey if you're comfortable sharing. What was it? Was it a diagnosis that led to the brand? Yeah, tell us a bit about that.
The journey started a long time ago. Actually, long before I found out that I wasn't well. I have a big interest in skincare and hair care products. And for many years, I was running a hair salon for very many years as a side business. And when I even before I got healed, I had extreme eczema. So because of eczema, I was seeing a lot of dermatologists, getting treated for it. And at some point in my life, I also had acne, really bad acne, and I was getting treated for it. But then that desire to get products that works for me and probably other people was always there. So I started a long time ago with shea butter because shea butter is believed to be very good for dry skin. So that was actually where I started. So I'd get friends bring me shea butter from Ghana and use it for myself, and then repackage it and sell it to my friends.
Okay.
That's how I started.
So your first customers were your friends.
Yes.
Like those are the people who needed like skin friendly oil and such.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so from shea butter to a whole product range. How did we get there?
So I started selling, when I was selling that shea butter, it wasn't really well packaged, it wasn't branded, it was just in a little bottle and written shea butter. Then I partnered with a skincare company and started selling their products in our salon for a period of about 2 years. And during that period, I was also going through stuff and finding out that something was wrong with my system. It wasn't just about eczema. So years later, about eight years later, I found out that I had lupus, and lupus was triggering the hair loss. So I lost my hair. Then I started having attacks on the skin, whereby I would get hoods and they don't heal. And that led me to even more desire to find what can help with the skincare problems. And it was during that journey that I sat and realized that I could actually create something that can help not just myself because I had the condition, but other people with similar condition or similar skincare or hair problems. Because what I say is probably if I had discovered well enough that there are products like what we are making now that can help your scalp, maybe I wouldn't have lost my hair.
Yeah.
And because of that, I I thought that we needed to look at such places and such things that can actually help the skin and help hair. So that even if you're losing hair, there's something that you can fall to before it's completely gone.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was now where we started now formulations.
Yeah.
But before the formulation, during that period, I took a course in aromatherapy. So even I was doing formulations, I had essential oils in mind.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So there was a space between when I was working for a certain brand, me partnering with them, and when I developed my own brand. In that season, I was doing aromatherapy. And so I can say in SILKY SPRUCE brand, the first item was essential oils.
Okay.
That was the very, very first item that we did.
Yeah.
And that's because we were bound by the contract with the other partner that we could not formulate oils that were in competition with the other oils.
Okay, we'll get to such contracts and partnerships and how to navigate them. But let's just continue first on the SILKY SPRUCE journey.
Yes.
So you've started formulating.
Yes.
Are you formulating in the country? Are you formulating in Nairobi? Where are you doing your formulations? How much is it costing you? And how do you decide on this is how much I'm going to price my products at? Because I think that's a thing that many entrepreneurs struggle with, especially when they're starting out and you don't really have a large market. You know, you've been selling to your friends, but now you want to grow and you don't know how to price. So tell us a bit about that.
So it started off with in the house, formulating in the house, whereby I buy the actual raw material and do the mixing in my kitchen, and then do the branding. So everything started in my house. Yes. So in my house, I had a store that I converted now to a production room. Actually, we called it production room.
Yeah.
And set it up for proper production with a space for raw material and a space for finished goods.
Okay.
So that's where it all started. And it wasn't easy because this is a market you're venturing into that you have very little, let's say, very little exposure to. You're coming from your need and trying to extend your need to other people's needs. Yeah, but because we believed in the product, we believed in its power, and we believed in what we were mixing, I was confident enough that we can go out into the market.
Yeah.
So from the kitchen, we moved now to a shop. In the shop, we had a proper setup where we had manufacturing and finished space for the display of the goods.
Okay.
And from one item, we are now at 20 different products. 20
different products.
Yes.
You didn't tell us about how you figured out your pricing. Like, how did you figure out the optimum price?
Okay, most of the raw material is locally sourced. So the oils we are sourcing locally from someone who is importing from India and other different countries. So we are sourcing locally. So we have the price for the raw material. So it's just taking the price of the raw material and marking it up and topping your overheads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and being a small business, obviously, your overheads are not so big because you don't have a big number of staff. You don't have. The only things that would really say were the big spend was things like the regulations, the government regulations, the caps and all that. Yeah. So that was the biggest spend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's very, very interesting.
Yeah, because before you set up to do such a business, you need to have all these things in place. You need to have your, VAT in place. You need to have everything that's required. You need to have it in place. You need to have your caps, your goods tested, so that even what you're giving to the market, you are happy that it's something that is safe.
Right. When you say the KEBS process, I know it's something that a lot of entrepreneurs who are formulating things are afraid of.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's a very complicated process, and I'm not sure you can give it in detail, but maybe a few highlights for what people need to know when they're approaching KEBS to get their products certified for the market.
I don't think it's a complicated process. I think it's a straightforward process. You take your product, your sample products to them, they test them, and they either approve it or not approve it. So if your product meets the standard, definitely it's approved and you get the certificate.
Okay.
So it's a straightforward process.
process.
Yeah, you pay for what you have. So if you have 5 products, you pay for your 5 products. If you have 1 product, you pay for 1 product. They do the testing in their labs and they approve or not.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's
straightforward.
It's straightforward.
But of course, it costs money.
Yeah.
Yes, it does cost
Definitely
money.
costs money.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into selling.
Yeah.
So what channels did you use to get your products into the market? Because you have a shop and several shelves in town where your products are stocked. Yeah. Did you start there? You said you opened a shop. So from the shop, how did you figure out that you needed to have it stocked in different places and such?
Yeah, we started off with what we call stockists. So beauty shops, beauty salons, people that were willing to stock our products. So we reach out, explain to them what our products is all about. We give the benefits and we give some samples for them to do trials, and then when they're happy, we stock their shop. And so that's the model we have even now.
Yeah.
It's a model we have. We reach out to beauty and cosmetics shops and then stocks there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So people can find the products in specific beauty shops.
Yes.
Are they listed on your website, like where people can find them?
On our pages, yes, we keep shouting them out because they're in different places. We have one in Malindi, we have in Kisumu, Eldoret, we have in Meru, we have in Embu, and a couple of them in Nairobi and Kitengela.
Oh, nice. That's a good coverage. Yeah, so that's very interesting to hear. Okay, so we get from now you're selling, you're in the market. What challenges are you facing as you sell the products? Like, what are you seeing that is testing you? And at the early stages, we could start with the early stages and some of the problems that you are able to resolve. Like, for example, did you have any challenges with the stockists? You mentioned that when you were partnering with a certain brand, you had a contract that you can't formulate products that are similar. Was that a challenge for you? How do you navigate these things?
Let's start with the partnership. The partnership wasn't a challenge because I hadn't fully ventured into SPRUCE. It's just a contract was there in limiting, and so I had to come out of the contract for me to be able to formulate for SPRUCE. During the contract, the only item we were doing is essential oils, because essential oils was not in competition with the other brand. So I had to come out of the contract. When the contract was over, then that's when I started formulating for SPRUCE. Other challenges would be market appreciating natural products. Our products are plant-based, 100% natural. We don't put any preservatives. They are not parabens. Everything is natural from plants. So based on that, the market does not appreciate that natural product. But the market wants like microwave effect, very fast working products. I apply today and tomorrow I have the results of what I'm looking for. If I have acne, I give it a week, and after the week I need to see results. So when that doesn't happen, then your confidence on a product is lowered. But that's not actually the case. This needs patience. Works but needs patience. The other challenge is competition from the other products. There's the natural, obviously. There's a lot of companies also carrying the natural products, but there's also the imports. The imports is the biggest challenge because you find a lot of counterfeit, a lot of fast, effective products. And because people want fast results, they go for those fast, effective products.
I think on that thing, for wanting fast results, and this is on a light note, you said you had acne, and when you look at your skin now, you cannot even tell. So I think that's enough testament to people who are looking for something that actually works, because you wouldn't.
You did not.
She looks so good, guys.
Thank you. Yes, I had really bad acne, and still I do have very dry skin, but I have now figured what works.
Yeah.
And the beauty of natural products is figuring out what works.
Yeah.
You keep trying.
Yes.
You don't stop at one. You keep trying until you figure out this is what works for my skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as we get there, if a person is coming to you and they're coming to you, say they have a challenge with acne, they have a challenge with hair loss, does Silky Spruce help them test which products work for them? Like, do you go with them on that journey? Do you explain to this person that this product may not work this time, but you can try this and this? Like, how do you go on that journey with your customers? Because looking at it, you may find that somebody, yes, has dry skin or has this other issue, but somebody could come having gotten a diagnosis that actually affects them as a person, and now they also have these physical things happening. How do you work with your customers through that journey?
One, having been there, I understand what it feels, the self-esteem, what it does to your self-esteem. Having been there, I truly understand, and for me, it's to work with a person. I work with you because it's not an easy journey to have, hair loss, to have, pimples, to have skin that is you're not happy about. So we work with them.
Okay.
We work with them. We don't give them samples to try, but we tell them what may work for them, and they try. And like I said, it's just about trying and finding out what really fits you best.
Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Let's talk a bit about impact and stories of brands in businesses like yours. Usually have a lot of impact on the customers and other people who have used your products and actually gotten better from them. You usually get good reviews on the shea butter. Yeah,
it's actually the whipped butter, because the whipped butter is more, it's something that we really own and we're really proud of. But the fact that we're getting really good reviews on how it's working on skin, how it's highly moisturizing, it's really heartwarming. Another product that we get a lot of reviews on, it's our hair growth stimulator and our hair growth gel.
Yeah,
we have really good reviews on those items. Then there's also the neem and tea tree. Neem and tea tree is an amazing oil for dandruff, for acne, and so we've had those reviews as well.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right. And I asked a question on how it makes you feel when you get to hear your customers' journeys and you having gone through something, impact and how it makes you feel as an entrepreneur. Does the impact give you, is it what motivates you, or maybe tell us about impact and your motivation, as well as what have been your biggest wins in this journey?
Yeah, when we get those reviews, it actually do motivate us, because then we know the product is actually working as it should be, and that we are taking care of the need. And that was the first, and that was the most important part of our journey. We need to take care of the need.
Yeah.
So when we get those reviews, it means that we're taking care of the need, and people are getting to love what they're using.
Yeah.
And so that also encourages me to even explore other avenues of taking care of other needs that probably we haven't identified.
Yeah.
So that also gives us opportunity for growth, because we know if this is working this way, then we need to put more effort in keeping the same standards all through. Like someone said to me recently that whatever you're putting in your butter, please keep putting it. Don't change it.
Yeah.
So that gives us assurance that we are doing it right, and we have the market for it.
Awesome. And how do you collect customer feedback? Do you ask it directly, or do they just share on your socials, or directly to you?
Mostly we've been asking directly, because we didn't have a website until last month. So there's a part in the website that you can do reviews, but we've been currently doing it, asking when we do a delivery, we follow up and check how did it work for you.
Oh, nice. Okay. I like that. And for the entrepreneurs who are listening, customer feedback collection is a very crucial bit of selling products and services, especially because that's the only way you can figure out if you're doing the right thing, or if you actually need to improve.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So
all right.
also like feedback, no matter what kind of feedback. It's not always that you've got positive feedback, sometimes you get negative feedback. But we appreciate all feedback, because it helps us grow, it helps us improve.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, awesome. We're nearing the end of the interview. As mentioned, it wasn't going to be very, very long. So as we near the end, in your entrepreneurial journey, what are some of the things that you picked up, like 2 or 3 things that you picked up that you would tell somebody who's venturing into production of either skincare or other items for human consumption or human use? What's top two to three things that you would tell such a person, and from your journey, and also, okay, let's get that first. Yeah.
Consistency.
Uh-huh.
Whatever you do, let it be the same thing all through. Don't change. Don't keep changing unless you're improving it. Keep your product clean. Keep a brand that is clean. So the consistency and having it very clean. Second is ensure that you're getting feedback and appreciating feedback. That whatever people are telling you, it could be good or bad, but it helps you also grow. And another thing I could say is ensure that you have the right team, because that can greatly to build it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very difficult right now to have the right team, but keep trying to get the right people around you.
What is a challenge that you're experiencing? Not necessarily a challenge, an issue within your business that you're experiencing that you would like to get expert help on, or that you would like in your business to connect you with an expert who can come in either for advice or any other kind of help?
Okay, currently, I would say the challenge that we have right now is most of the stuff you're doing by hand and can be a bit tiring, a bit not correctly done, like mixing of the batters. So we need to do a bit of machines. As much as we want to do everything so delicately by hand, we still need machines for maybe like filling, mixing, and also maybe a machine for doing the labels so that the labels come in the same standard all the time. Yeah, so having machines, I think, is the next move.
Is the next move for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you looking to purchase or are you looking to lease?
To purchase.
Okay.
Because these are not machines you can lease. And because you want something that is doing your product. Once you start using it, you can't return it because it's already you've got the. I think it's not things that you can lease.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
for this interview and for agreeing to tell the story of Silky Spruce.
Thank you.
As we end, I'd like you to tell people again where they can find the products, your pages and such. And also one parting shot for our audience.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for having me. I am also an author of the Unveiling the Bald.
I forgot
This
that.
is the book that I wrote when my journey started.
Yeah.
When I started losing hair, I felt that was need to write about it so that people can find information easily. And the book is available at Nuria Bookstore. Then for the product Silky Spruce, we are now on our website. You can buy from off our website, and we are currently having a 15% discount for the first purchase. So it's available on our website, www.silkyspruce.com. And then we are also at Shelves Point 254. That's how they call themselves. Shelves 254 is in Nairobi CBD on Tomboya Street, Platinum Plaza, and Star Mall.
Yeah.
We have our stocks there. We have also our stocks available with different stockists around the country. So you can reach us and we'll tell you where you can get it closer to you.
Okay.
We also have a shop in Kiambu, and that's in Gikambura.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Sawa, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure interviewing you and getting to know more about Silky Spruce.
Thank you for having me.
We look forward to seeing how far you go and how Kenyans embrace this vegan, what did you call it? Plant-based product.
Yes. Plant-based. Yeah.
All right, Sawa. Thank you so
much. Yeah, thank you for having me. This is a hair growth stimulator. Is our biggest seller because it's made from natural ingredients that stimulates growth, volume, and nurture the scalp. It's actually a very good oil for someone trying to grow their hair, trying to just use it as a treatment, or just for general sealing of your scalp. It's formulated with other growth oils like black castor oil, which is also very known for increasing hair volume. Black castor comes in two different forms. There's this black castor, and there's another black castor called Jamaican black castor, which we have used to formulate the hair growth stimulator. There's a different kind of castor as well. This is food grade. It's cold pressed, and it's very good for different things. People are using it even for reducing a tummy. You can use it for if you're having problem with arthritis, apply it on your foot. It's very ideal, and it's food grade. Other formulations that we have the anti-aging. Anti-aging is a super oil formulated with rosehip, argan, jojoba, and rose essential oil. This is a big seller as well because of its properties to reduce wrinkles. Popular, it's avocado oil, very popular, just comes from the real avocado. This is pure, 100% pure avocado oil. Other skincare important products that you should have, it's a sunscreen. It reduces the UVA and UVB by 50%. So this is very ideal product that everybody should use after their moisturizer. The same castor we have in a plastic bottle, we have it in a glass bottle. That's because not everybody believes in the PET bottles, so we have different for different needs and different people. So we have it also in a glass bottle. Different males, but same formulation, same product. Our other biggest seller is the whipped butters. We have whipped butter. It's whipped with 3 butters. That's mango, shea butter, and cocoa butter. It's got 3 oils, glycerin, and it's got essential oils. So the essential oils makes the fragrance. So we have it in peppermint, lemon, vanilla, sandalwood, and formulating a few others in future. And then we have this baby balm. Balm is really healing. It's a healing for psoriasis, it's healing for eczema. For extremely dry skin, this is the to-go-to oil. It's a butter actually. It's a similar butter but different formulation with different kind of things. And this is our range of essential oils. Essential oils are plant-based oils, concentrates. So you need to dilute it with a carrier oil. A carrier oil is in that range there. So this is extremely high potent oils, plant-based oils. We have them in 14 different types. We have lavender, tea tree, clove, sweet orange, rosemary, lemongrass, rose, cinnamon, frankincense, peppermint, eucalyptus, and anise, and clove, and cinnamon. So these are our range of essential oils. Most of our products formulations we use with essential oils because we have understanding of how essential works to boost carrier oils. These are diffusers. This is where you could also use essential oils as an aroma therapy. So you put your essential oil in a diffuser, it creates that aroma for aromatherapy. Yeah. We have other direct gels like aloe vera gel. It's an extract from the aloe vera plant, very good in healing different kinds of conditions, skin conditions, 100% natural. We have virgin coconut oil. This is also 100% natural, ideal for cooking, ideal for skincare, hair care, and tooth pulling. This is ideal for that. We have another formulation, our own formulation. This hair growth gel is formulated from aloe vera gel, and then we mix with the hair growth stimulator. So the biggest content in this is aloe vera gel. Then for it to be able to do the growth and stimulating of oils, we've mixed it with the hair growth stimulator. I think that covers about it. Then we have at the bottom, we have our multi-purpose liquid soap. Of all our products, this is the only product that it's not plant-based, but it's very clean, very good, doesn't irritate the skin, and you can use it in everything in your house, from kitchen, floors, clothes, toilets. It's absolutely multi-purpose.